Welcome to NI Coin, your ultimate destination for everything Jefferson nickels. In this video, we're diving into the top 7 Jefferson nickels of all time, covering key dates including 1948 S, 1964, 1971 D, 1979 D, 1980 P, 1986 P, and 1992 P. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, join us as we explore the history, value, and unique features of these iconic 5-cent coins. Stay tuned to uncover the stories behind each date and why they hold a special place in the world of numismatics. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to never miss out on our latest insights and updates on rare and valuable coins. Let's embark on this exciting journey through the fascinating world of Jefferson nickels together. The 1948 S Jefferson nickel holds significance both in terms of its historical context and its value as a collectible coin today. Historical context. The Jefferson nickel was introduced in 1938, replacing the iconic Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it featured a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, on the reverse. This design remains largely unchanged to this day, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. In 1948, the United States was recovering from World War II, and the economy was transitioning back to peacetime production. The nickel, composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, reflected the standard composition of the time. The San Francisco Mint, denoted by the S mint mark, was one of the key facilities producing coins, including the 1948 S nickel. Minting details. The 1948 S nickel had a mintage of 9,264,000 pieces. This figure indicates the number of coins struck at the San Francisco Mint that year. While not exceptionally low compared to earlier or later years, the mintage number does play a role in determining the coin's rarity and subsequent collectible value. Collectible value. Today, the value of a 1948 S Jefferson nickel depends primarily on its condition and collector demand. Here are some key factors influencing its value. 1. Condition. As with all coins, the state of preservation significantly impacts its value. Uncirculated or lightly circulated examples command higher prices than heavily worn coins. 2. Rarity. While the 1948 S nickel had a relatively high mintage, its availability in high grades, such as mint state, can be limited, driving up prices among collectors seeking pristine examples. 3. Demand. Collector interest plays a crucial role. Some collectors focus on completing sets of Jefferson nickels by date and mint mark, including the 1948 S. This demand can elevate prices for coins in desirable conditions. For varieties and errors, any unique varieties or minting errors for the 1948 S nickel can also increase its value. Collectors often seek out these distinct characteristics, adding to the coin's appeal. Current market value. In the current market, a circulated 1948 S Jefferson nickel typically ranges from a few dollars to around $10, depending on condition. Uncirculated specimens, especially those graded by reputable services like PCGS or NGC, can fetch higher prices, sometimes exceeding $50 or more for coins in top condition. Conclusion. The 1948 S Jefferson nickel embodies both the historical continuity of U.S. coinage and the allure of numismatics. Its design, minting details, and current market value reflect a blend of historical significance and collector interest. Understanding these aspects provides insight into why certain coins, like the 1948 S nickel, continue to captivate collectors and enthusiasts alike, bridging the past with present-day fascination for U.S. coinage history. The 1964 Jefferson nickel holds significant historical and numismatic value, marking a notable year in American history and coinage. Design and composition. The 1964 Jefferson nickel features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia plantation, on the reverse. This design was first introduced in 1938 and has remained a consistent representation of one of America's founding fathers on its coinage. The composition of the nickel in 1964 was 75% copper and 25% nickel, which is standard for most U.S. nickels. Historical context: 1964 was a pivotal year in American history. Domestically, the nation was undergoing significant social and political changes. It was the height of the civil rights movement, with landmark legislation such as the Civil Rights Act of 1964 being passed, outlawing segregation and discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. President Lyndon B. Johnson, who took office after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963, was instrumental in pushing forward these reforms. Minting and production: coins minted in 1964, including the Jefferson nickel, were produced in large quantities to meet the demand for circulating coinage. The coins from this year were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, and occasionally the San Francisco Mint. The minting process involved the preparation of coin blanks, striking the design onto the blanks using dies, and rigorous quality control measures to ensure uniformity and quality in the finished coins. Value and collectability: in circulated condition, the 1964 Jefferson nickel typically holds its face value of 5 cents. However, its numismatic value can vary significantly based on factors such as mint state, uncirculated condition, rarity, and any unique characteristics or errors. Collectors often seek coins from significant years like 1964 for their collections, especially those in pristine condition or with special minting characteristics. Cultural and numismatic interest: Jefferson nickels, including those minted in 1964, are highly sought after by collectors interested in American history and coinage. These coins serve as tangible artifacts that reflect the nation's cultural and historical heritage, honoring the legacy of Thomas Jefferson and his contributions to American democracy. They also serve as educational tools, offering insights into the political and social climate of the time through their design and distribution. Conclusion: the 1964 Jefferson nickel remains a symbol of American resilience and progress during a transformative period in history. Beyond its monetary value, the coin embodies the enduring principles of democracy and equality that define the United States. Whether in circulation or part of a collector's showcase, the 1964 Jefferson nickel continues to be a cherished piece of numismatic history, connecting collectors and enthusiasts alike with the rich tapestry of American coinage and culture. The 1971 Jefferson nickel holds a special place in American numismatics, symbolizing both historical continuity and the evolution of coinage in the United States. Struck at the Denver Mint in 1971, this coin is part of the long-standing series that began in 1938, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, designed by Felix Schlag. Design and specifications: the obverse of the Jefferson nickel showcases a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, which has seen minor alterations over the decades but remains largely unchanged from Schlag's original design. The reverse typically features Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, although there have been commemorative designs and variations throughout the series. The 1971 nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, with a diameter of 21.2 millimeters and a weight of 5 grams. The D mint mark denotes its production at the Denver Mint. Historical significance: during the early 1970s, the United States underwent significant changes in its monetary system, transitioning away from the silver standard that had been in place for years. The 1971 nickel reflects this era of transition, marking a shift towards modern fiat currency principles. Numismatic value: from a collector's perspective, the 1971 Jefferson nickel is readily available and typically valued based on its condition and rarity factors such as mint state, uncirculated, versus circulated examples. While not the rarest coin in the series, it remains sought after by collectors completing sets or enthusiasts interested in historical American coinage. Collecting and market: collectors of Jefferson nickels often seek out examples in high grades or those with unique characteristics, such as full steps on the Monticello design. The market for these coins is buoyant, driven by both historical interest and the aesthetic appeal of the series. Conclusion: in conclusion, the 1971 Jefferson nickel embodies a rich blend of history, artistry, and collectible appeal. It serves as a tangible link to America's past while offering collectors and enthusiasts alike an accessible entry into the world of numismatics. Whether acquired for its historical significance, design intricacies, or as part of a broader collection, the 1971 D nickel remains a cherished piece in the mosaic of American coinage history. Design and specifications. The obverse of the Jefferson nickel prominently displays a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. This design, based on a marble bust by sculptor Jean-Antoine Houdon, has undergone minor modifications over the years but remains largely faithful to Schlag's original rendition. The reverse typically features Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia plantation, a design that has persisted with occasional variations for commemorative editions. The 1979 D nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, with a diameter of 21.2 mm and a weight of 5 grams. The D mint mark denotes its production at the Denver Mint. Historical context. The late 1970s were marked by significant economic and political developments in the United States. This period saw the country grappling with inflationary pressures and shifting global economic dynamics. The coinage of this era reflects these broader economic challenges and the evolving role of American currency. Numismatic value. From a numismatic standpoint, the 1979 D Jefferson nickel is generally considered common and widely available to collectors. Its value is primarily influenced by factors such as condition, mint state, uncirculated, versus circulated examples, and any potential errors or varieties. While it may not command high premiums compared to rare coins, it remains sought after by collectors completing sets or those interested in American coinage history. Collecting and market. Collectors of Jefferson nickels often assemble comprehensive sets spanning decades, including various mint marks and design changes. The 1979 D nickel represents a crucial piece in these collections, showcasing the continuity and evolution of American coinage. The market for these coins remains robust, driven by both numismatic enthusiasts and investors who appreciate the historical and artistic significance of these pieces. Condition and grading. The condition of a coin significantly impacts its value and desirability among collectors. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, MS 70, with higher grades indicating better preservation of detail and fewer signs of wear. Professional grading services play a pivotal role in certifying the authenticity and quality of coins in the marketplace. Conclusion. The 1979 D Jefferson nickel stands as a testament to American history, artistry, and the enduring appeal of coin collecting. Its depiction of Thomas Jefferson and Monticello encapsulates a piece of the nation's cultural heritage, offering collectors and enthusiasts alike a tangible connection to the past. Whether admired for its design, sought after for its condition, or collected as part of a broader numismatic pursuit, the 1979 D nickel holds intrinsic value beyond its monetary denomination. It serves as a reminder of the artistic achievements and historical narratives woven into the fabric of American coinage, making it a cherished addition to any collection. The 1980 P Jefferson nickel, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, carries historical significance and remains a noteworthy piece in numismatics. Design and composition. Similar to its predecessors, the 1980 P Jefferson nickel features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia plantation, on the reverse. These elements have been consistent since the coin's introduction in 1938. The P mint mark signifies that the coin was minted in Philadelphia, one of the primary facilities of the United States Mint. Historical context. The early 1980s were characterized by various economic and geopolitical events. Domestically, the United States was recovering from a period of high inflation and economic challenges of the late 1970s. President Ronald Reagan took office in 1981, ushering in a new era of economic policies that sought to address these issues. Internationally, the Cold War tensions continued to shape global politics, influencing U.S. foreign policy and international relations. Minting and production. Coins minted at the Philadelphia Mint, like the 1980 P Jefferson nickel, were produced in large quantities to meet the demand for circulating coinage. The minting process involves the preparation of coin blanks, striking the design onto the blanks, and stringent quality control measures to ensure that the coins meet specifications for weight, dimensions, and overall quality. Value and collectability. In circulated condition, the 1980p Jefferson nickel typically holds its face value of 5 cents. Its numismatic value may vary based on factors such as mint state, uncirculated condition, rarity, and any potential errors or varieties. Collectors often seek coins with minting errors or those in exceptional condition for their collections. The overall condition of the coin and its appeal within the numismatic community influence its market value. Cultural and numismatic interest. Jefferson nickels, including those minted in 1980, are part of a popular series among coin collectors. Enthusiasts collect these coins for their historical significance, aesthetic appeal, and as tangible artifacts that reflect American history and culture. The American Numismatic Association and other organizations provide resources and support for collectors, fostering a community dedicated to the study and preservation of U.S. coinage history. Conclusion. The 1980p Jefferson nickel stands as a testament to the continuity of the coin's design and its enduring place in American numismatics. Beyond its role as currency, the coin represents a piece of history, connecting collectors and enthusiasts with the legacy of Thomas Jefferson and the symbols that honor his contributions to American democracy and architecture. Whether in circulation or part of a collection, the 1980p Jefferson nickel serves as a tangible link to the past, embodying the values and ideals that define the nation's identity and heritage. The 1986p Jefferson nickel, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, holds both historical significance and value within the realm of numismatics. Design and composition. Continuing the tradition started in 1938, the 1986p Jefferson nickel features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia plantation home, on the reverse. This design has remained consistent throughout the Jefferson nickel series, symbolizing Jefferson's contributions to American history and democracy. The P mint mark denotes that the coin was minted in Philadelphia, one of the primary facilities of the United States Mint. Historical context. The mid-1980s were marked by several notable events. Domestically, the United States was experiencing economic recovery following a period of recession in the early 1980s. The presidency of Ronald Reagan brought about economic policies that aimed to stimulate growth and reduce inflation. Internationally, the Cold War tensions continued to shape global politics, with significant developments such as the Chernobyl disaster in 1986 impacting international relations. Minting and production. Coins minted at the Philadelphia Mint, including the 1986p Jefferson nickel, were produced in large quantities to meet the demand for circulating coinage. The minting process involves preparing coin blanks, striking the design onto the blanks with dies, and rigorous quality control measures to ensure each coin meets specifications for weight, diameter, and overall quality. Value and collectability. In circulated condition, the 1986p Jefferson nickel typically holds its face value of 5 cents. However, its numismatic value can vary based on factors such as mint state, uncirculated condition, rarity, and any unique characteristics or errors. Collectors often seek coins with minting errors or those in pristine condition for their collections. The overall condition of the coin and its appeal within the numismatic community influence its market value. Cultural and numismatic interest. Jefferson nickels, including those minted in 1986, are popular among coin collectors for their historical significance and aesthetic appeal. They serve as tangible artifacts that reflect American history and culture, honoring one of the nation's founding fathers. The American Numismatic Association and other organizations provide resources and support for collectors, fostering a community dedicated to preserving and studying U.S. coinage history. Conclusion. The 1986p Jefferson nickel represents a continuation of the coin's enduring design and historical significance. Beyond its role as currency, the coin serves as a link to the past, connecting collectors and enthusiasts with the legacy of Thomas Jefferson and the ideals he championed. Whether in circulation or part of a collection, the 1986p Jefferson nickel embodies the values and history that define America's identity and heritage. The 1992p Jefferson nickel, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, holds significance both in terms of its historical context and its role in numismatics. Design and composition. The 1992 P. Jefferson nickel features the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia plantation, on the reverse. This design has been a consistent hallmark of the Jefferson nickel series since its inception in 1938. The P mint mark indicates that the coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the primary facilities of the United States Mint. Historical context. The early 1990s were a time of transition and development for the United States. Domestically, the nation experienced economic recovery following the recession of the late 1980s. President George H. W. Bush's administration navigated both domestic challenges and international relations, including the dissolution of the Soviet Union and the Gulf War. These global events influenced the socio-economic landscape in which the 1992 P. Jefferson nickel circulated. Minting and production. Coins minted at the Philadelphia Mint underwent a rigorous production process, including the preparation of coin blanks, striking the design onto the blanks using dies, and quality control measures to ensure each coin met minting specifications. The minting process aimed to produce coins for everyday circulation while also meeting the demand for numismatic collectibles. Value and collectability. In circulated condition, the 1992 P. Jefferson nickel generally retains its face value of 5 cents. However, its numismatic value can vary based on factors such as mint state, uncirculated condition, rarity, and any unique characteristics or errors. Collectors often seek coins with specific mint marks or those in exceptional condition for their collections. The coin's overall condition and appeal within the numismatic community influence its market value. Cultural and numismatic interest. Jefferson nickels, including those minted in 1992, attract collectors interested in American history and coinage. These coins serve as tangible artifacts that reflect the nation's heritage, honoring Thomas Jefferson's contributions to American democracy and architecture. Numismatic organizations, such as the American Numismatic Association, provide resources and support for collectors, fostering a community dedicated to preserving and studying U.S. coinage history. Conclusion. In conclusion, the 1992 P. Jefferson nickel represents a continuation of the coin's enduring design and historical significance. Beyond its role as currency, the coin serves as a link to America's past, connecting collectors and enthusiasts with the legacy of Thomas Jefferson and the values he embodied. Whether in circulation or part of a collection, the 1992 P. Jefferson nickel symbolizes the enduring principles of democracy and national identity encapsulated within U.S. coinage.